Hi everybody, Tim Slack, Football Vagabond. Where I'm at, South Perth. I'm just going to go down to Sir James Mitchell Park. You can see behind me just there, that blue light, hopefully it shows. That's the new cycle bridge. And really nice, near the Burswood Resort. And then behind me, see the city. So it's evening time now, so it'll be dark very soon. So usually I do these vlogs in the morning time or lunchtime, but today been a different day today. Been a bit of a mixed day today, anyway, so yeah, bittersweet day today. I got to see an old friend of mine, and that was really good. So anyway, so the vlogs, as you know, football, predominantly football, although I like to do some more with the travel at some point, so maybe that's going to happen pretty soon. Just got to try and organise a few more trips coming up. And so anyway, so Tim, ex-professional player, I've gone through this script before many times, this intro. Semi-professional player, amateur player, and all points in between. Professional coach, semi-professional coach, and volunteer coach in different parts of the world. Okay, so yeah, been all around the world 5 times. Been blessed, fortunate to do that. So I love my travel, I love my football, I love my adventure. Yeah, I love the family, love friends. So anyway, so today, before the dark ascends, because here in Australia, anyone who's been to Australia before, it's like a light switch going off. It doesn't go gradual like it does back in the northern hemisphere. And so I got to get this in quick before it drops down to darkness. And today's vlog, Nottingham Forest are going to be playing against Chelsea on Saturday, and I feel it's a must-win for Ange. I hope they can do it, but I think it could be a bit of a challenge, because Chelsea, they've got a star-studded team, and Chelsea could give Forest a walloping. And if that's the case, I think then that'll be Ange's last hurrah, because I can't really see the owner wanting to take a chance and be in a relegation battle. And that's why I think there's already sort of talk that Sean Dyche, and I like Sean Dyche. I think he's very calm, very steady, very knowledgeable about the game, and he's an old Nottingham Forest boy. Played under Brian Clough, legend, the legend that was Brian Clough. What a coach! I would have loved to play for Brian Clough. I tell you what, there would have been some hard times playing under Brian Clough if you got on the wrong side of him. But if you got on the right side of him, whoa, gee, what a joy it would have been. And a winner, an absolute winner, and he did it his way. So, you know, we like that kind of approach. doing it your way. You wouldn't tell Brian Clough what to do, that's for sure. Anyway, for you younger ones watching, you need to Google Brian Clough. Should have been an England manager for me, and maybe England would have won a World Cup, another one. Anyway, that wasn't to be. So Sean Dyche going back there to Nottingham Forest, definitely stabilise the ship, some stability, and just get them back on an even keel, because it's been a bit turbulent. What's happened? It's gone a bit pear-shaped for poor Ange, really, in a way. But like I say, even though very different kind of style coaches, Sean Dyche more pragmatic. He'll build a solid defence. He'll make them hard to beat, like he did at Everton, and he'll grind results. It won't be instant. Some coaches, they go in and they want it instant. You know, the setup, the style, got to win straight away. But if you get Sean Dyche in, the fans will take to him as well. He's a better fit in my eyes, in my opinion, because because he's a Nottingham, you know, he's a Midlands boy, and they'll warm to him, and they'll tolerate him, and they'll put up with a few ups and downs. But whereas I don't think maybe Ange has found a way to get the fans on side, so it's a bit of a shame. But there you go. That's what happens in football. Football, just like life, can be very, very ruthless, very brutal, and you just got to go ride with the punches, if you like. And so that's that one. And then what do I think about Amorim? Well, Amorim, on the other hand, he's got his you know, Rúben Amorim has got his he's got himself organising so much that he's got Sir Jim Ratcliffe backing him. And so I'm just down on the Swan River now, just sorry to break up, but so I'm actually on the Swan River, not in it, on it, or near it. Sir James Mitchell Park, and you can see in the background, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll find out when I play back later. And yeah, so I try and keep that shot in the background because it looks good from me anyway. So yeah, so Amorim at Man United, they've got a tough game as well, and they're away at Liverpool. And for me, if they get a real spanking, which could happen, because again, Liverpool, just like Chelsea, powerful, talented squad. So, you know, I can't see him getting the flick though, Amorim, unless it was to be something like a 5-0 and an absolute drubbing, which I can't see that happening. I think if United hit a purple patch, they may get a draw from the game, but that means Liverpool have to be, you know, would have to play badly, and I can't see that happening at home, because I think they want to try and bounce back from the defeat the week, you know, a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. I'm going to park it there because it's getting a bit darker now, and I kind of just said those two clubs. Looking forward to it starting back on the weekend. Hopefully England can beat Latvia. Well, actually, not hoping, they will. They'll beat Latvia. How many? I'm not sure, but it'll be a convincing win. So come on, the Three Lions. All right. So Tim's like, tick, subscribe, let me know what you think, and come on, start sharing this. Let's start sharing some of this. Get me found on the algorithm, please. All right then. So look after yourselves, everybody. God will it. See you next time. Love, over and out. Thanks for now. Bye. Bye.